Here's what actually happens when Michael Jackson befriends a child star. In the dazzling world of pop music, Michael Jackson, often hailed as the king of pop, had a unique bond with child actor Macaulay Culkin, famous for his role in the movie Home Alone. Their friendship blossomed in the 1990s when Culkin was a rising star. Both boys grew up under the intense spotlight of fame, which fostered a strong connection between them. They spent countless hours together, sharing stories and laughter, and found solace in knowing someone else who understood their unique experiences. Jackson valued Culkin's presence so much that he chose him to be the godfather of two of his children, a significant honor that speaks volumes about their bond. They enjoyed lighthearted adventures, such as trips to amusement parks, allowing Jackson to escape from his hectic public life and relish moments of normalcy. This friendship exemplifies how genuine connections can thrive even in an industry often dominated by competition and superficiality, proving that love and friendship can truly transcend age and fame. Can you imagine gold buried deep within Earth? Earth's core contains enough gold to theoretically coat our entire planet up to knee-deep. This mind-blowing treasure comes from meteorite impacts that enriched our planet during its formation billions of years ago. However, this shimmering gold isn't just lying around. It is buried about 1,800 miles beneath the Earth's surface in a realm that is far beyond our reach. To put that depth into perspective, think of a stack of nearly 100 Eiffel Towers, one on top of the other. This glorious reserve of gold makes the search for terrestrial treasures seem trivial in comparison. While we often hear about gold in jewelry and electronics, the true source is hidden deep inside our planet, waiting for us to find a way to access it. Unfortunately, with current technology, reaching the core is well beyond our capabilities. So for now, we can only dream about the shimmering wealth that lies beneath our feet, untouched and unseen. What do you think it would take to reach that gold? Can you imagine life without empathy? Empathy is our ability to truly understand and share in the feelings of others. This amazing skill helps us connect on a deeper level with friends, family, and even strangers. When we show empathy, we put ourselves in someone else's shoes, allowing us to appreciate their thoughts and emotions. This not only strengthens our relationships, but also enables better communication. For instance, when a friend is going through a tough time, offering empathy can make a world of difference as it shows that we care and understand their pain. People with strong empathetic skills tend to resolve conflicts more effectively and create a supportive environment in their communities. Whether it's through listening attentively or expressing compassion, empathy plays a crucial role in how we interact and bond with each other. So how can we cultivate more empathy in our daily lives? Did you know Obama joined Mythbusters for science? In a fascinating episode of the popular show Mythbusters, former President Barack Obama took on the legendary experiment of Archimedes. This myth suggests that Archimedes used solar mirrors to set fire to enemy ships during a naval battle. To explore this historic claim, Obama worked alongside the show's hosts and a team of scientists to test whether a series of polished mirrors could indeed produce enough sunlight to ignite wood and sink a ship. Equipped with shiny mirrors and a little bit of science, they aimed focused sunlight onto a model ship, examining how different angles and distances affected the results. The experiment turned out to be an exciting blend of history and science, showcasing how ancient innovations can spark curiosity even in the modern world. This episode not only entertained, but also educated viewers about the principles of optics and the fun of scientific investigation. So did they succeed in replicating Archimedes' legendary feat? You'll have to watch to find out. Is it really true that aquanauts live underwater? You bet! The Aquarius Underwater Laboratory, owned by NOAA and used by NASA, offers a unique glimpse into how humans adapt to extreme environments. Located in the Florida Keys, this remarkable facility sits about 63 feet below the ocean surface. Here, scientists known as aquanauts conduct research that mirrors the challenges faced during long space missions. They live in Aquarius for extended periods, sometimes up to a month, performing experiments, conducting dives, and collecting data, all while surrounded by the mesmerizing beauty of marine life. The results from these studies not only provide insights into human psychology under pressure, but also improve our understanding of ocean ecosystems. So next time you think about astronauts floating in space, remember there are aquanauts exploring the depths of the sea. Nature's time capsule hides ancient treasures. The Puyango petrified forest in Ecuador is a true marvel of nature, showcasing petrified tree trunks that date back to the Cretaceous period, around 65 million years ago. Picture towering trees once thriving in lush surroundings, now transformed into stunning stone formations. This transformation, called petrification, occurs when the organic materials of the trees gradually get replaced by minerals, turning them into fossils over millions of years. Visitors to the forest can walk among these massive tree remnants, which provide a glimpse into an ancient ecosystem that existed long before dinosaurs vanished. The process of petrification is not just a fascinating natural phenomenon. It also helps scientists understand past climates and environments. The vibrant hues of the petrified wood, ranging from deep browns to brilliant reds, tell us stories about the changes that shaped our planet. Have you ever imagined walking through a forest that is millions of years old? What's so special about the rhea egg? The rhea egg is the most expensive egg in the world, and it's not just because of its price tag, which can soar to around $40 each. Rheas, similar to ostriches, are large flightless birds native to South America. Their eggs have gained a reputation as a gourmet delicacy, fascinating foodies with their unique flavor. If you've ever tasted a chicken egg, you might be curious about how a rhea egg compares. Imagine that familiar taste, but with a bolder kick. Cooking enthusiasts often describe rhea eggs as richer and creamier than chicken eggs, making them a fantastic ingredient for many dishes, from omelets to baked goods. Beyond their deliciousness, these eggs are quite large, boasting a thick shell that can be beautifully patterned. It's no wonder they become a sought-after item on the gourmet market. So if you ever spot one at a specialty store or on a menu, you can appreciate not just the taste, but the fascinating story behind this luxurious food choice. Did you know February was once the last month? The calendar as we know it today underwent significant changes long ago. Originally, the Roman calendar had just 304 days and began in March, leading to a unique situation where February was tacked on later as the last month. This meant people celebrated the New Year in March, not January. However, in 46 BCE, Julius Caesar decided it was time for an upgrade. He introduced a major reform that shifted the calendar from a lunar system, which didn't align well with the seasons, to a more reliable solar-based system. This change not only added more days, but also created the 12-month structure we use today. With this reform, February shifted to its current spot, and January took the lead as the first month of the year. This fascinating transformation shows how our understanding of time has evolved and highlights the impact of one leader's decision on our daily lives. Can you imagine how confusing it would be if we celebrated the New Year in March? What was Michael Jackson's Neverland Ranch like? This enchanting private theme park, nestled in California, became a reflection of the pop icon's dream world. Inspired by the classic tale of Peter Pan, Michael Jackson purchased Neverland Ranch for a staggering $17 million. The sprawling estate, named after the fictional land where children never grow up, featured not just a lavish mansion, but also roller coasters, a zoo, and a carousel. Imagine wandering through a place where the magic of childhood was celebrated at every turn. The zoo housed exotic animals like llamas and monkeys, and visitors could often see them roaming about. In addition, there were beautiful gardens, a sparkling lake, and an outdoor movie theater where Jackson hosted friends and family for fun nights under the stars. Although Neverland showcased the star's desire to create joy, it also became a symbol of his complex public persona. Today, stories about this extraordinary place remind us of Michael's legacy as an artist who cherished imagination and wonder. What would you have done at Neverland? Believe it or not, leaf-tailed geckos are camouflage experts. These amazing reptiles, found only in Madagascar, have an extraordinary talent for blending in with their surroundings. Their bodies mimic tree bark, featuring unique textures like ridges and bumps, plus moss-like patterns that make them almost invisible. When perched motionless on a tree trunk, a leaf-tailed gecko becomes nearly undetectable, skillfully avoiding hungry predators. Their flat tails play a crucial role as they mimic the look of dead leaves, enhancing their disguise even further. Some species sport fringed skin, which breaks up their outline, letting them vanish amongst the foliage. This incredible adaptation not only protects them, but also helps them stealthily ambush unsuspecting prey. With their fascinating abilities, leaf-tailed geckos demonstrate the wonders of nature's design and the importance of camouflage in survival. How do these creatures manage to stay hidden so effectively? Have you ever wondered why Mount Elbrus stands out? Mount Elbrus, towering majestically at 5,242 meters, holds the title of Europe's highest mountain. Nestled in the stunning Caucasus region of Russia, this incredible peak lures adventurers and nature enthusiasts from all corners of the globe. What makes Elbrus remarkable is not just its impressive height, it is also a dormant volcano, with its last eruption occurring over 2,000 years ago. Reaching the summit rewards climbers with breathtaking views of sprawling valleys and rugged mountain ranges, allowing you to see for miles on a clear day. Scaling Mount Elbrus is both challenging and thrilling, offering diverse routes for seasoned mountaineers or those who prefer a more leisurely hike. Climbers can find refuge in the Aglitsky and Garabashi huts, making the ascent more comfortable during their journey. Moreover, the area is alive with biodiversity, showcasing unique plants and animals that thrive in these heights. Whether you are an explorer at heart or simply fascinated by our planet's extraordinary landscapes, Mount Elbrus captivates both physically and into the imagination. This might surprise you. Africom streams wild animals live. Imagine watching a family of elephants gather water at a waterhole or a lion pride playfully interacting, all from the comfort of your home. Africom is a website that takes you right into the heart of Southern Africa's stunning wildlife. By offering live streaming of animals in their natural habitats, this platform delivers an eye-opening experience that goes beyond any reality TV show. You get to witness real wildlife behavior, such as a mother cheetah teaching her cubs to hunt, or playful monkeys swinging through trees. Viewers can tune in at any time, and each live stream brings a new adventure, connecting us with nature like never before. Africom not only entertains but also raises awareness about the importance of wildlife conservation, reminding us of the incredible creatures that share our planet. Ready to see the wild side of Southern Africa? This might surprise you. Drumming with buckets is awesome. Have you ever watched a street performer turn simple buckets into captivating percussion instruments? Street drummers have an incredible talent for transforming everyday objects into music. By using their creativity, they create diverse rhythms that can get anyone in the mood to dance. Not only do they make catchy beats, but they also provide an engaging experience for passers-by, showcasing their skills while challenging norms about traditional instruments. Drumming this way requires rhythm, imagination, and sometimes a little improvisation. Imagine walking down a busy street and hearing an upbeat sequence that makes you stop and listen. It's a perfect example of how art can emerge from unexpected places. People gather around, tapping their feet and clapping along, proving that music connects us all, regardless of background. So next time you see someone drumming on a bucket, take a moment to appreciate the creativity and joy they bring to the everyday hustle. Who knows, you might be inspired to start your percussion adventure too. Here's something incredible about Bahia Ballena. The Bahia Ballena region in Costa Rica is famous for its unique and stunning shape that resembles a whale's tail when viewed from above. This incredible feature makes it a visual delight for anyone soaring high in the sky, where the lush greenery meets sparkling waters. Known as Whale Bay, Bahia Ballena derives its name from the humpback whales that migrate to these warm waters annually. These gentle giants travel from colder seas, seeking a safe haven to mate and give birth. The tail shape of the bay, beyond being a remarkable sight, provides an ideal environment for diverse marine life. The unique geography of the bay generates calm, nutrient-rich waters, attracting an abundance of fish and other sea creatures, creating a thriving ecosystem. Many visitors flock to the area for eco-tours, hoping to witness majestic whales breaching and frolicking in their natural surroundings. Observing these magnificent animals up close creates an unforgettable connection to the ocean's wonders and highlights the importance of marine conservation. Hard to believe, but cats caused dog extinction. Around 20 million years ago, a fascinating struggle for survival unfolded on Earth. Ancient cats roamed the landscape, competing fiercely with ancient dogs for food and territory. As predators, these agile felines were incredibly skilled hunters, and their ability to adapt gave them an edge over their canine counterparts. The competition became fierce, leading to a dramatic shift in the ecosystem. Ancient dogs, unable to compete effectively, began to dwindle in numbers, ultimately leading to their extinction. This remarkable event highlights not just the cruelty of nature, but also how species evolve and adapt over time. It's amazing to think that the very pets we cuddle with today are descendants of such formidable hunters that once played a critical role in the balance of prehistoric life. Who would have thought our beloved cats had such an impact on ancient ecosystems? Did you know a beetle conquered Antarctica? In 1963, a remarkable Volkswagen Beetle named Boko was donated to embark on an epic adventure as the first car to reach the icy continent. This iconic vehicle wasn't just any car. It demonstrated incredible durability, navigating through some of the harshest conditions on Earth. Boko faced bone-chilling temperatures, plummeting to a staggering negative 58 degrees Fahrenheit, and gusty winds reaching up to 93 miles per hour. Imagine a small car like a Beetle braving the frozen wilderness, standing strong against forces that would make most vehicles shiver in fear. The trip showcased not only the Beetle's resilience, but also human ingenuity and spirit, proving that even the most unlikely machines can conquer extreme environments. This daring journey opened the door for future automotive exploration in unforgiving terrains and left a lasting legacy in both Antarctic history and automotive design. How amazing is it that a tiny car can achieve such monumental feats? Hard to believe, but it's still going strong. The Royal Enfield Bullet motorcycle holds the remarkable record for the longest continuous production run in history, having been in production since 1948. This iconic bike is celebrated for its classic design, which has stayed nearly the same over decades, capturing the hearts of motorcycle enthusiasts worldwide. Its timeless look and sturdy build make it a favorite among riders who appreciate both style and reliability. Despite the major advances in motorcycle technology, the Bullet has successfully maintained its essential characteristics, proving that sometimes less really is more. Riders often love the Bullet for its retro charm and the thrilling experience it offers on the road. Imagine riding a machine that has been cherished for generations. Isn't it fascinating that a vehicle can stand the test of time while still delivering the essence of freedom and adventure? Did you know that Java has a secret water level? In 1956, the Perman carrot made headlines by achieving what's known as the fourth technique in Java. This specific water level is not just an ordinary measurement. It represents a pivotal moment in the study of hydraulics and water management in Indonesia. The fourth technique involved innovative methods of controlling water flow and measuring levels, which helped local farmers maintain their rice paddies and improve crop yields. By harnessing these techniques, farmers could take advantage of seasonal rains while minimizing the risk of flooding or drought. The success of the Perman carrot demonstrated the importance of engineering in agricultural practices, shaping how communities around Java approach water usage. This breakthrough not only boosted local economies, but also laid the groundwork for future advancements in sustainable agriculture. How many more secrets does Java hold? Ever thought about why Johnny Cash sounded so authentic? Johnny Cash received just 3 voice lessons during his journey to stardom, and his teacher quickly recognized something special. Instead of trying to mold Cash into a traditional singer, she encouraged him to embrace his natural style. This decision proved vital, allowing Cash to showcase his unique vocal charm, steeped in authenticity. His voice carried raw emotion and storytelling, captivating fans from all walks of life. Since he didn't alter his sound, listeners felt a genuine connection with him, which set him apart in the music industry. This approach highlights how sometimes less is more when it comes to talent. Cash's story reminds us that nurturing your unique voice can lead to extraordinary success. So what if you let your true self shine rather than follow the crowd? Did you know drones can't fly near airports? This regulation stems from serious safety concerns. Drones, which are often flown for fun or photography, can pose a significant risk if they venture too close to busy airports. They can interfere with aircraft operations, potentially leading to accidents or even distracting pilots during critical moments of takeoff and landing. Imagine a drone buzzing around just as a plane is coming in for a landing. It's a dangerous scenario. To keep everyone safe, the authorities put strict rules in place, prohibiting drone flights in these zones. These regulations are not just about protecting the airplanes, but also ensuring the safety of passengers and crew aboard. Navigating airspace is a complex task, and adding unregulated drones into the mix complicates things even more. So the next time you think about flying a drone, remember to check the rules and avoid restricted areas to help keep our skies safe. Here's a wild fact about Mercury and Venus. Many people think Venus is the closest planet to Earth, but actually it's Mercury that takes the title. This surprising truth comes from the unique orbits of these two planets. Mercury, being the smallest planet in our solar system, has a much tighter orbit around the Sun than Venus does. As Mercury travels on its elliptical path, it frequently comes closer to Earth than Venus, especially during certain alignment phases. In fact, because of this smaller orbit, Mercury is often nearer to both the Sun and our planet for longer periods than Venus is. It's a common misconception, yet understanding planetary movements can be tricky. So the next time you gaze at the night sky and contemplate our neighboring planets, remember this fascinating tidbit. Mercury holds the record for being our closest planetary neighbor, not Venus. Isn't it amazing how often we can misinterpret what we see in the cosmos? You might be shocked to learn that tiger stripes are unique. Each tiger has a one-of-a-kind pattern that helps researchers and wildlife enthusiasts identify them. These stunning stripes aren't just for show. They are a crucial part of a tiger's identity, much like a fingerprint is for humans. Interestingly, the stripes don't just appear on their fur, they also exist on their skin beneath. So even if a tiger loses its fur due to injury or other reasons, the stripe pattern remains visible. This uniqueness plays a vital role in conservation efforts, allowing experts to track populations and monitor individual tigers in their natural habitat. As majestic as they are, tigers face numerous threats, from habitat loss to poaching. Understanding their uniqueness helps us appreciate these incredible creatures and promotes efforts to protect them. So the next time you see a tiger, remember those distinctive stripes tell a story all their own. Prepare to be amazed by spiralized potatoes. These delightful snacks are made using a special tool that transforms ordinary potatoes into stunning spirals. The fun, twirling shape not only catches the eye, but also makes for a unique eating experience. Once spiralized, the potatoes are fried to crispy perfection and dusted with delicious spices, bringing a burst of flavor with every bite. It's no wonder that these tasty treats have been popping up at fairs and festivals everywhere. In recent times, platforms like TikTok have amplified their popularity, with countless videos showcasing how fun they are to make and enjoy. Whether served on a stick, piled into a bowl, or topped with various sauces, spiralized potatoes bring joy and creativity to snacking. So have you tried this trendy treat yet? Have you ever wondered why artists use cuttlefish ink? CPIO ink, a fascinating brownish color, comes from the remarkable cuttlefish, a creature that has inspired artists for centuries. This natural ink source has a rich history, linking marine life with creative expression. In the past, painters and writers turned to this unique material for their art, as it offered vibrant color and a distinctive texture. The cuttlefish, a master of camouflage and adaptability, provided this special ink, showing just how intertwined our world's ecosystems are with human creativity. Using natural materials like CPIA ink not only reflects the resourcefulness of artists, but also highlights the beauty of nature. Today, as many artists seek sustainable options, cuttlefish-derived inks are making a comeback. It's a beautiful reminder that the ocean's treasures can become tools for expression, connecting us to both the marine world and the rich tapestry of human art. How will nature inspire your next creation? Did you know chocolate was once currency? In Mesoamerican cultures, particularly among the Aztecs, chocolate held a status far beyond our sweet treat today. Cocoa beans, the raw ingredient of chocolate, were so prized that they served as a form of money. Aztec merchants used these beans to buy everything from food to clothing, and even to pay tribute to their rulers. Imagine walking through bustling markets, trading cocoa beans instead of cash. The importance of chocolate went even deeper. It was linked to wealth, power, and even spirituality. The Aztecs believed that the god Quetzalcoatl brought cocoa to humanity, making it a symbol of divine favor. Drinking chocolate was a luxurious experience, reserved for nobles and priests, often mixed with spices and enjoyed during ceremonial events. So next time you savor a chocolate bar, consider how this beloved treat has transformed from a currency of ancient civilizations to a staple of modern desserts. Isn't it fascinating to think about how something we enjoy so much once had such a monumental role in society? Believe it or not, your brain can eat itself. During extreme starvation, the human brain faces a dire situation where it must find energy for survival. When the body doesn't receive enough nutrients, it starts breaking down muscle and fat to keep functioning. But after exhausting these resources, the brain turns to its own cells and tissues as a last resort. This means that essential brain cells may start to degrade, causing serious damage that impacts everything from memory to motor skills. Malnutrition doesn't just harm your body, it can fundamentally alter your brain's structure and capabilities. The shocking reality is that prolonged periods of not eating enough can lead to irreversible effects on mental health and cognitive functions. Therefore, understanding the consequences of severe malnutrition is crucial. It reminds us of the importance of a balanced diet filled with the nutrients our bodies and brains need to thrive. How do we better support those facing food insecurity and help prevent this tragic survival mechanism from happening? Did you know Portugal is a wine lover's paradise? Portugal is famous for its rich and diverse wine culture, with port wine taking center stage. Originating from the Douro Valley, port is a fortified wine that has been produced since the 17th century. This unique process involves adding grape spirit to the wine, which stops fermentation and preserves the natural sugars, resulting in a sweet, rich flavor profile. Port wine comes in various styles, including ruby, tawny, and vintage, each offering a different taste experience. Beyond port, Portugal boasts a wide range of other delicious wines, such as Vinho Verde, which is light and zesty, and the full-bodied reds from regions like Alentejo and Down. The country's diverse climate and terrain contribute to the distinctive characteristics of its wines, making it a haven for wine enthusiasts. Traveling through Portugal allows visitors to explore charming vineyards, meet passionate winemakers, and savor the incredible flavors that this wine-rich nation has to offer. Are you ready to raise a glass to Portugal's wine legacy? Believe it or not, Mona Lisa has a real identity. Historians believe that this iconic painting by Leonardo da Vinci features Lisa Gherardini, the wife of a wealthy merchant from Florence. The name Mona Lisa actually comes from the Italian phrase Mona Lisa, which means Lady Lisa. This fascinating connection gives us a glimpse into the life of a woman from the 16th century and sparks endless speculation about her story. Why was she chosen as a subject? What emotions lie behind her mysterious smile? These questions continue to intrigue art lovers, scholars, and curious tourists who flock to the Louvre in Paris each year. The painting's allure is not just due to its artistic mastery, but also to the enigma surrounding its subject. As people gaze at Mona Lisa's captivating expression, they can't help but wonder about the woman who inspired it. So next time you admire her smile, think about Lisa Gherardini. She's not just a painting, she's a real person with a rich history waiting to be uncovered. Let's uncover the truth about floating army tanks. In 1932, the U.S. Army had a groundbreaking idea. Why not create helium-filled tanks that could float above enemy trenches? Imagine tanks gliding effortlessly over the battlefield, appearing invincible and ready to surprise the enemy. However, this innovative concept quickly ran into a practical issue. The tanks, while buoyant, were far too fragile, resembling oversized balloons rather than sturdy war machines. The Army found that the lightweight helium failed to provide the durability necessary for real combat conditions. Just as a balloon can pop with the slightest prick, these floating tanks would easily succumb to the rigors of battle. Because of this critical flaw, the Army abandoned the project, realizing that while the idea of airborne tanks was thrilling, it didn't meet the essential requirement of strength and reliability. This intriguing episode in military history reminds us that creativity in warfare often leads to unexpected challenges. Today's tanks are designed to be powerful and protective, yet it's fascinating to ponder how the helium tank concept could have transformed the landscape of warfare. What other surprising inventions have been considered in the past? Hard to believe, but NFTs are reshaping collectibles. In 2022, Logan Paul made waves in the world of Pokemon and digital assets by transforming the Pikachu Illustrator card into a non-fungible token, NFT, after buying it for a staggering $5 million. This card is no ordinary Pokemon card. It's one of the rarest and is often celebrated as the holy grail among collectors. By converting it into an NFT, Logan not only showcased a new way to own and trade collectibles, but also secured a spot in the Guinness World Records for the most valuable Pokemon card ever owned. This innovative move highlights how technology is changing the way we think about ownership and value in collectibles. With NFTs gaining popularity, collectors are now looking for ways to merge the physical and digital worlds, creating new markets and possibilities. Could this trend change how we treasure our favorite childhood memories? Did you know the Atlantic Ocean is saltier? This fascinating fact is largely due to the ocean's unique conditions. The Atlantic Ocean experiences higher evaporation rates compared to its neighbor, the Pacific Ocean. When sunlight heats the water, it causes some of it to turn into vapor and escape into the atmosphere. This process leaves behind salt, increasing the ocean's salinity. While the Pacific sees more rain, which dilutes its salt content, the Atlantic's drier climate contributes to its briny nature. In fact, these differences in salinity can affect marine life, ocean currents, and weather patterns. Salinity plays a crucial role in how animals adapt to their environments, as some species thrive in saltier waters, while others prefer the gentler embrace of fresh waters. So next time you're near the ocean, remember that the water's taste and ecosystem can tell you a lot about the broader climate conditions at play. Knowing these differences adds to the beauty of our planet's diverse oceans, doesn't it? Surprisingly, it's a fact that the Glacier Express awes travelers. This remarkable train ride offers one of the most unforgettable journeys through the Swiss Alps, connecting the picturesque towns of Zermatt and St. Moritz. As you settle into a comfy panoramic carriage, sipping on hot cocoa, the breathtaking landscapes will unfold outside your window like a living postcard. The route spans 291 bridges and traverses 91 tunnels, showcasing dramatic snow-capped peaks, charming valleys, and mesmerizing glaciers. One of the highlights is the Landwasser Viaduct, a stunning architectural marvel that appears to rise from a fairy tale, creating a picture-perfect moment as the train glides across. With its slow pace, the Glacier Express invites you to relish the views, making it ideal for snapping Instagram-worthy photos or simply absorbing the serene beauty of the Alps. Each segment of the journey reveals a different facet of this enchanting region, making it an essential experience for nature lovers and adventure seekers alike. So why not add this scenic route to your travel bucket list and witness the magic of the Swiss Alps firsthand? Prepare to be amazed by the Tianzi Mountains. These stunning formations, located in China's Hunan province, are a feast for the eyes. With towering sandstone pillars rising dramatically, these mountains resemble nature's very own skyscrapers. Often enveloped in mystical mists, the Tianzi Mountains create an enchanting atmosphere that has captivated countless visitors from all over the world. The landscape is so mesmerizing that it provided inspiration for the breathtaking visuals in James Cameron's blockbuster movie Avatar. For adventurers, exploring the captivating terrain offers a thrilling experience. An impressive network of cable cars and well-maintained walkways allows visitors to navigate easily while unveiling unique and stunning vistas at every turn. Every viewpoint feels like stepping into a magical realm where nature's beauty reigns supreme. Whether you're trekking along the peaks or simply soaking in the panoramic views, the experience is one you won't soon forget. Just envision standing on a walkway surrounded by these magnificent cliffs. What a surreal moment that would be. Why not plan your own adventure to witness the Tianzi Mountains and uncover this incredible natural wonder? Why do bicycles end up in Amsterdam's canals? Every year, the beautiful city of Amsterdam faces an unusual challenge: the retrieval of thousands of bicycles from its picturesque canals. With over 1 million bikes in the city, it's no wonder that many end up taking an unexpected dip. Cycling is a popular mode of transport in Amsterdam, and sometimes accidents happen. Maybe a bike is left too close to the edge or gets knocked in by a careless cyclist. To tackle this watery issue, local authorities have made it a priority to maintain the cleanliness and safety of the canals. Special boats are employed specifically for this purpose, expertly fishing out the submerged bicycles. These efforts not only keep waterways clear, but also contribute to the city's commitment to sustainability. Surprisingly, this process has become fairly routine, with dedicated crews retrieving and recycling the bikes, allowing them to serve a new purpose rather than ending up as trash. So next time you think about Amsterdam, remember, the canals are home to more than just boats and swans. Did you know that Hudson chicks are called stinkbirds? These fascinating creatures undergo some remarkable changes as they grow up. As Hudson chicks mature, they shed their claws and gain the ability to fly, allowing them to explore their environment more freely. Their diet mainly consists of leaves, which they ferment in a unique multi-chambered stomach, similar to that of cows. This fermentation process doesn't just help them break down tough plant matter. It also produces methane gas, which is where the quirky nickname stinkbird comes from. This gas is released when they digest their leafy meals, creating a rather pungent aroma. Despite this unusual characteristic, Hudson chicks play a crucial role in their ecosystem by helping to disperse seeds and maintain plant health through their feeding habits. Isn't it amazing how nature has such clever adaptations? Is it really true that dry ice creates spooky fog? Dry ice is no ordinary ice. It's actually frozen carbon dioxide. This fascinating substance doesn't melt into liquid like regular ice does. Instead, it undergoes a remarkable process called sublimation, where it transitions directly from a solid to a gas when exposed to room temperature air. This unique feature produces that mesmerizing fog effect often seen in movies or during Halloween parties. When dry ice sublimates, it reaches a chilling temperature of around 178 degrees, causing the surrounding air to cool and condense into tiny water droplets. This results in a thick, smoky mist that adds drama to any setting. But dry ice isn't just for aesthetics, it's also highly practical. It's commonly used to preserve food during transport or in scientific experiments that illustrate gas laws. However, caution is essential when handling dry ice, as its extreme cold can lead to skin burns. So next time you're enchanted by that eerie fog, you'll understand the magic of dry ice at work. Did you know Clint Eastwood shaped movie directing rules? In 1976, Clint Eastwood made a bold move when he took over directing the classic film The Outlaw Josey Wales after firing the original director, Philip Kaufman. This unexpected decision didn't just alter the course of the film, it also sparked a major change in Hollywood. As a result, the Directors Guild of America established what is now known as the Eastwood Rule. This important guideline prevents actors or producers from stepping into the director's role after dismissing them. It was created to protect the creative vision of directors and ensure that the filmmaking process remains respectful and organized. Eastwood's actions created ripples throughout the industry, highlighting how powerful decisions can influence the rules that guide filmmaking. Isn't it fascinating how one incident can reshape the landscape of an entire profession? Here's something incredible about the Kuwaiti dinar. It's true, the Kuwaiti dinar is celebrated as the most valuable currency in the world, with one single dinar trading for around $330 USD. This high exchange rate stems from Kuwait's flourishing oil export industry, which is one of the largest and most profitable in the globe. The vast oil reserves provide Kuwait with significant wealth, ensuring a robust economy driven by consistent revenue. Such financial strength allows the dinar to maintain its status as a powerhouse in the currency markets. Interestingly, Kuwait has made concerted efforts to manage its financial policies, successfully keeping inflation low and its currency strong. This strategic approach adds to the dinar's appeal for investors and travelers alike. Unlike many currencies that may fluctuate wildly due to economic downturns or political instability, the dinar has shown remarkable stability, preserving its value even in uncertain times. This stability means that holding Kuwaiti dinars gives individuals impressive purchasing power compared to many other currencies worldwide. Whether you're planning a trip to Kuwait or diving into global finance, the remarkable status of the Kuwaiti dinar certainly deserves your attention. Guess what really drives negative side effects? The phenomenon known as nocebo can make you feel worse just by expecting to. While the placebo effect can help people feel better due to their positive beliefs, the nocebo effect works in the opposite direction. This means if you believe that a medicine or treatment will cause side effects, you might actually experience those unwanted symptoms, even if the treatment is harmless. Research shows that the mind plays a powerful role in our health. For example, patients who were warned about possible side effects were more likely to report them, even when they received a sugar pill instead of real medication. This intriguing connection between our thoughts and body demonstrates how crucial our mindset is when it comes to health and healing. So could simply changing how you think about treatments really alter your experience? Absolutely. Most people don't know this, but Lego builds a restaurant. In the heart of Denmark, there's a one-of-a-kind dining experience that brings creativity to your plate and playtime to your table. This whimsical restaurant is entirely constructed from colorful Lego blocks right down to the tables and decor. Imagine walking into a place where your surroundings look like a giant Lego set, sparking joy and nostalgia for both kids and adults. While enjoying a delicious menu crafted for grown-up tastes, children can dive into their own world of building and imagination, creating everything from towering castles to quirky creatures. It's not just a meal, it's an adventure. Families can bond over fun conversations fueled by the vibrant atmosphere and playful surroundings. So why settle for an ordinary lunch when you can dine in a fantasy world made entirely of Lego? The experience is sure to delight and inspire everyone who walks through the door. What if I told you Indonesia has a natural sound spa? The Groyogan Watu Perbo is more than just a beautiful landscape. It's a serene escape that enchants visitors with its cascading terraces and unique wooden curtains. As water flows down the terraces, it generates a soothing, hypnotic sound that encourages deep relaxation and meditation. Many travelers describe this area as a hidden gem, where the atmosphere feels calm yet powerful, making it perfect for those seeking a peaceful retreat. Scientists have studied this spot, noting its untouched wild character, which contributes to the overall serenity of the environment. Whether you're sitting quietly by the water or exploring the stunning views, the natural sounds of Groyogan Watu Perbo provide a unique experience that revitalizes the spirit and calms the mind. Are you ready to discover this tranquil haven? Is it really true that female elephants have unique cycles? Yes, they do. Female elephants experience a fascinating reproductive cycle that sets them apart in the animal kingdom. Each estrus cycle features two distinct surges of a hormone called luteinizing hormone. The first surge actually signals to males that the female is potentially fertile, even though it doesn't lead to ovulation. This clever biological strategy allows female elephants to communicate their readiness to mate without actually being ready to conceive yet. It's the second surge that results in ovulation, making it the true moment when she can become pregnant. This two-step approach can be seen as a way to maximize their chances of reproductive success and is one of the many intriguing adaptations in the natural world. Understanding these hormonal patterns helps researchers learn more about elephant behavior and conservation efforts. Isn't it amazing how something so complex exists in nature, ensuring the survival of these majestic creatures? Hard to believe, but we drilled the deepest hole ever. The Kola super deep borehole in Russia reaches a staggering depth of over 40,000 feet, making it the deepest human-made hole on the planet. To put that into perspective, it goes deeper than the height of Mount Everest. Scientists started this ambitious project back in 1970, aiming to explore the mysteries of the Earth's crust. However, they faced incredible challenges as they dug deeper. The heat at those extreme depths reached temperatures of around 356 degrees Fahrenheit, which was far hotter than they anticipated. This intense heat made it impossible for the drilling equipment to function properly. Although the project was halted in 1992, the Kola super deep borehole still fascinates us by offering insights into geology and the Earth's layers, leaving us wondering what other secrets lie beneath our feet. Hard to believe, but peanuts aren't actually nuts. Peanuts belong to the legume family, which includes lentils and chickpeas, and they grow underground inside a pod. This unique growing method sets them apart from traditional nuts like almonds and hazelnuts, which grow on trees. Originating from South America, peanuts have traveled the globe and become a favorite snack and ingredient in many cuisines. You'll find them in everything from creamy peanut butter to crunchy snacks, and even in savory Asian dishes. The flavor and versatility of peanuts have made them not just delicious, but also a staple in many diets. Besides being tasty, peanuts are packed with protein, healthy fats, and essential vitamins and minerals, making them a great choice for anyone seeking nutritious options. Isn't it fascinating how something so common can have such an interesting background? Here's what actually happens when fireworks light up. Fireworks have a fascinating history that traces back to ancient China, where they were first developed for military use. The original purpose was to create loud sounds and bright flashes to scare off enemies, making them feel intimidated. Over time, these explosive displays transformed from tools of war to vibrant symbols of celebration. Today, especially during the Chinese New Year, fireworks light up the sky, captivating audiences with their dazzling colors and intricate patterns. The modernization of pyrotechnics has introduced an array of techniques, enabling fireworks to burst in beautiful shapes like hearts and stars. Not only do they add excitement to festivities, but they also connect people to a rich cultural heritage, reminding everyone that the magic of fireworks has been bringing joy for centuries. Isn't it amazing how something so explosive started as a military strategy? Did you know starfish have no brain or blood? Unlike most animals, starfish have a unique way of living that sets them apart. These incredible creatures, often seen lounging on ocean floors instead of blood, use seawater to circulate nutrients and oxygen throughout their bodies. This process relies on a system called the water vascular system. Water enters through a structure called the madreporite and travels through a network of canals, helping the starfish move, feed, and breathe effortlessly. This means they don't need a brain to control their movements or functions. Instead, their decentralized nerve net allows them to react to their environment efficiently. When you spot a starfish, take a moment to appreciate this remarkable adaptation. They can regenerate lost arms too, showing off nature's creativity even more. With over 2,000 species of starfish roaming the seas, from vibrant colors to varied sizes, there's always something new to learn about these fascinating marine creatures. Discover the Smart Terrarium revolutionizing indoor gardening. The Air Garden's Smart Terrarium, previously called the Betip Ferret Plus, is changing the way tech-savvy gardeners care for their tropical plants. Using an easy-to-navigate app, this innovative terrarium manages light and humidity, ensuring that plants are always in their ideal environment. Imagine being able to control your indoor garden's conditions right from your smartphone. Whether you're a novice or an expert, the Smart Terrarium makes gardening accessible and fun. Designed to nurture various tropical species, it takes the guesswork out of plant care by providing real-time data and recommendations. This means healthier plants and less stress for gardeners. Plus, the sleek design adds a modern touch to any home decor. Are you ready to grow your plants with the help of smart technology? You might be shocked to learn that turtles can drown. While these remarkable creatures are celebrated for their impressive swimming skills, They face a hidden danger when it comes to staying underwater. Turtles, unlike many aquatic animals, do not have gills to extract oxygen from water. Instead, they breathe air through lungs, much like we do. This means that if a turtle stays submerged for too long, it can run out of oxygen and potentially drown. Turtles have adapted to hold their breath for extended periods, allowing them to dive deeply in search of food, but they are not immune to the risks of prolonged immersion. This fascinating fact highlights the need for awareness about their habitats and the threats that pollution and habitat destruction pose. It's essential to ensure that these amazing reptiles can access the surface to breathe, whether they're basking in the sun or foraging for food. So next time you see a turtle swimming gracefully, remember that below the surface, it faces an unexpected struggle for survival. Is it really true that robots can master Kung Fu? Absolutely. Meet Gone, a groundbreaking humanoid robot capable of replicating Kung Fu movements with astonishing precision. Formerly known as Unit Gone, this incredible invention showcases state-of-the-art technology that merges machine learning with robotics. By analyzing countless hours of video footage of skilled martial artists, Gone learns each graceful move, blending agility and power in its execution. The secret lies in its advanced artificial intelligence, which allows it to comprehend and mimic the complex choreography of Kung Fu. Imagine a robot effortlessly performing spinning kicks and intricate stances. It's both mesmerizing and inspiring. As technology advances, Gone opens doors to new possibilities in fields like rehabilitation, training, and entertainment. Who knows, one day you might train alongside a robot in a martial arts class. Did you know that Edison's light bulb changed everything? Although Thomas Edison wasn't the only person working on electric light, his version of the incandescent light bulb was a game changer. Before Edison, many inventors tried to create electric lights, but their designs were often impractical or short-lived. Edison's bulb, introduced in the late 1800s, utilized a carbon filament that burned brightly and lasted for hours. This improvement made electric lighting more accessible and reliable for everyday use. Imagine a world where gas lamps were still the norm, dim and dangerous. Thanks to Edison's innovations, we could illuminate homes, streets, and workplaces in a way that was safe and efficient. His work not only sparked the age of electric lighting, but also laid the groundwork for modern electrical systems. Isn't it fascinating how one inventor's determination transformed our nights into bright, productive times? Is it really true that a man without arms can shoot arrows? Matt Stutzman holds the incredible world record for long-distance archery, showcasing remarkable strength and skill despite having no arms. Born without arms due to a rare condition, Matt refused to let this challenge define him. Instead, he trained rigorously to master the art of archery, using his feet to draw the bowstring and aim with precision. His determination and innovative techniques have inspired many people, proving that limitations can often be overcome. Matt not only competes at high levels, but also advocates for athletes with disabilities, showing them that anything is possible. His journey involves not just skill and practice, but also a resilient spirit that motivates others to confront their own challenges. Do you think you could match his incredible feat of precision and focus? Prepare to be amazed by Cleopatra's surprising timeline. Cleopatra, the last active ruler of the Ptolemaic Kingdom of Egypt, lived from 69 BC to 30 BC. Interestingly, this places her life closer to our modern world, specifically the invention of the iPhone in 2007, than to the construction of the Great Pyramids of Giza, which occurred around 2080 BC. This means there are over 2,500 years separating Cleopatra from the pyramids, while only about 2,000 years separate her from the iPhone. It's astonishing to think that when Cleopatra ruled, ancient Egypt was still deeply rooted in its rich history, yet she was also navigating the complexities of Roman politics, which were evolving rapidly. This timeline highlights how historical events can be misleading. We often imagine ancient figures as characters from a distant past, but Cleopatra's life was much more recent than we might think. So next time you think of her as an ancient queen, remember the ever-shrinking timeline that connects her to our present-day technology. You might be shocked to learn that Alaska is massive. This incredible state is so expansive that it could fit 19 other U.S. states within its borders. Just imagine the sheer size of it. Alaska, often called the last frontier, is famous for its wild landscapes, including towering mountains, icy fjords, and dense forests. While you might picture it as an endless expanse of wilderness, it's interesting to note that Alaska is one of the least populated states in the country. Despite its rugged beauty and breathtaking scenery, many areas feel incredibly remote, making it a haven for adventurers and nature lovers. The natural wonders here, from the stunning northern lights to the fascinating wildlife, offer unique experiences that attract visitors every year. So while Alaska may seem lonely due to its vastness, it's bursting with life and adventure, just waiting to be explored. What if I told you only one Oscar has won an Oscar? Throughout the incredible 94-year history of the Academy Awards, only one person with the name Oscar has ever taken home a golden statuette. That honor belongs to Oscar Hammerstein II, a brilliant songwriter known for his unforgettable contributions to musical theater. He won the prestigious award for Best Original Song twice, first in 1942 for The Last Time I Saw Paris, and again in 1946 for It Might As Well Be Spring. Hammerstein's talent truly shone in an era filled with competition from other musical legends. This unique fact adds a delightful twist to the Oscar legacy, making Hammerstein not just a celebrated artist, but a standout in the awards narrative. Isn't it fascinating to think that for all the Oscars awarded, only one has directly shared the name with the iconic award? Let's uncover the truth about Disney's copyright drama. In 1989, a surprising event unfolded in Florida when Disney sent legal threats to 3 daycare centers. The iconic company demanded the removal of colorful murals featuring beloved Disney characters, claiming it was a case of copyright infringement. This bold move sparked heated debates about intellectual property rights, bringing to light the balance between protecting creative work and allowing free expression, especially in places meant for children. Many parents and kids were left disappointed as the cheerful artwork was taken down, leaving empty walls where Mickey Mouse and friends once brought smiles. The incident raised questions about how far businesses should go to protect their brands and whether children's joy should ever be stifled in the name of law. Could there be a better way to appreciate creativity while respecting rights? Believe it or not, a washing machine can hold fish. Imagine turning a regular old washing machine into a vibrant aquarium for fish to swim in. The transformation is quite simple. By removing all the internal mechanisms of the washing machine, you create a unique, spacious home that's perfect for your aquatic friends. The outer shell of the washing machine is sturdy and often has a clear front, making it an interesting display. After cleaning it thoroughly, you can then fill it with water, add rocks, plants, and decorations to create a lively underwater environment. Of course, you'll need to install a filtration system to keep the water clean and ensure your fish stay healthy. This quirky project not only recycles an old appliance, but also adds a fun conversation piece to your home. Code a little creativity into your life and give non-traditional aquariums a try. What fish will you choose to call home? Did you know goats eat poison ivy without worry? These remarkable animals have a unique ability to munch on plants that many of us try to avoid at all costs, including poison ivy. The toxins found in poison ivy don't harm goats like they do to us, thanks to their specialized digestive systems. As they graze, goats not only clear out unwanted poison ivy from gardens and pastures, but also produce milk that remains unaffected by the toxins. This means their milk is safe for us to drink, even though they snack on harmful plants. In fact, farmers often rely on goats for natural landscaping, as they can help manage overgrown areas filled with poison ivy, ensuring a safer environment for people and pets. So next time you see a goat happily grazing on those pesky plants, remember they're not just munching, they're playing an essential role in their ecosystem. This might surprise you. Colorblind people see differently. Many people think colorblindness only means seeing fewer colors, especially struggling with red and green shades. However, colorblind individuals might experience the world in unique and vibrant ways. Some reports suggest that they can see color combinations that others can't even recognize. For instance, some colorblind folks have described seeing brilliant blues or vivid yellows in hues that blend like a captivating masterpiece. While they miss certain reds and greens, their perception of colors like blue and yellow can feel more intense, almost magical. It's a bit like having a special lens through which they view their surroundings. So while colorblindness presents challenges, it might also open up a fascinating and beautiful perspective on colors that you never knew existed. Isn't that a whole new way to see the world? Here's a wild fact about the Arctic and Antarctic circles. These two fascinating regions are more than just icy landscapes. They are places where the sun plays a real game of hide and seek. Once a year, locations within the Arctic Circle experience a full 24 hours of sunlight, known as the midnight sun. Conversely, when winter arrives, these same areas are plunged into complete darkness for 24 hours, creating a mystical polar night. Imagine how different life would be in constant daylight or deep darkness. The Antarctic Circle experiences similar phenomena, but since fewer people live there, it remains less known. These extreme conditions shape not only the environment, but also impact the animals and plants that inhabit these areas. From elusive polar bears to hardy penguins, the unique light patterns influence their behaviors and survival. How do you think living in such extremes would feel? Here's a wild fact about Jupiter's journey. Did you know that Jupiter takes approximately 11.86 years to complete one orbit around the Sun? That means while Earth spins around the Sun in just 1 year, Jupiter is busy making its lengthy trek through the solar system. With its massive size being the largest planet in our neighborhood, Jupiter's gravity and sheer scale make its orbit quite fascinating. Imagine a giant planet with a swirling atmosphere, enormous storms, and more than 70 moons, cruising in an elongated path that stretches out far beyond Earth's more compact journey. As Jupiter moves through space, it also interacts with other celestial bodies, influencing their orbits with its gravitational pull. This remarkable dance of planets illustrates just how dynamic our solar system is and how varied the experiences are for each planet. Isn't it amazing to think about how long it takes our gas giant friend to finish a single lap around the Sun? Hard to believe, but grenades were designed like baseballs. During wartime, the US military understood that young soldiers would be more comfortable throwing something familiar. That's why they crafted grenades to match the size and weight of a standard baseball. This decision highlights the cultural impact of baseball in American society, where the sport is more than just a game. It's part of the nation's identity. Imagine a soldier trained to toss a grenade just like they would a baseball, feeling a sense of confidence infused by this connection. This clever design aimed to foster familiarity and ease in a chaotic environment, reflecting the military's strategic thinking. By aligning a lethal tool with a beloved pastime, the military not only ensured better performance, but also tapped into a deep-rooted symbol of American life. What else might we learn from the intersection of sports and military history? Can you believe Rihanna's stunning billion-dollar empire? In 2021, Forbes crowned Rihanna as the richest music artist in the world, boasting an incredible fortune of over $1.7 billion. Her wealth didn't just stem from her chart-topping hits, but also from her remarkable ventures outside of music. A substantial part comes from her widely acclaimed makeup line, Fenty Beauty, which revolutionized the beauty industry with its inclusive range of products for all skin tones. Rihanna further expanded her empire with Savage X Fenty, a lingerie brand that celebrates body diversity and empowers women. These successful brands not only generate impressive profits, but they also reflect Rihanna's savvy business acumen and her commitment to redefining beauty standards. Her journey from a music icon to a billionaire entrepreneur is truly inspiring, proving that creativity in any field can lead to phenomenal success. Prepare to be amazed by Shanghai's urban forest. In an exciting project led by Hedderwick Studio, thousands of trees are transforming the skyline of Shanghai, merging nature with urban architecture. This incredible initiative offers more than just a pretty view. It plays a crucial role in enhancing air quality and lowering heat in the bustling city. By integrating greenery directly into the design of buildings, in public spaces, the project promotes biodiversity while providing residents with a refreshing escape from the concrete jungle. Imagine walking through parks filled with vibrant trees amid high-rises, breathing cleaner air, and enjoying cooler temperatures. This combination of nature and modern design sets a brilliant example for sustainable city living. Can other cities take inspiration from Shanghai to create their own urban green spaces? Can you really solve a Rubik's Cube? When the Rubik's Cube first hit the shelves, a mathematician made a bold claim. The average person would need about 30 years of daily practice, dedicating 8 hours each day just to solve it. This puzzle seemed nearly impossible to most people, with the complexity leading some to believe that only those holding a master's degree in mathematics could crack its colorful code. But is it truly that daunting? While the cube does present a significant challenge, many enthusiasts have proven that with the right strategies and algorithms, anyone can learn to solve it much faster. In fact, numerous online resources and tutorials have emerged, empowering individuals of all ages to crack the cube in just a matter of minutes. The Rubik's Cube remains a timeless brain teaser that encourages logical thinking and problem-solving skills. So what was once thought to be a daunting challenge is now an engaging activity that many enjoy. Are you ready to twist and turn your way to victory? Guess what really drives water yoga's popularity? Water yoga is a unique workout that takes place on floating platforms or within pools, creating a fun yet challenging environment. By practicing yoga on water, participants engage more muscles than in traditional land-based exercises. This instability forces your body to work hard to maintain balance, which encourages better strength and concentration. Imagine stretching and flowing through poses while the gentle waves shift beneath you. This low-impact exercise is not only enjoyable, but also accessible for all ages and fitness levels. Plus, water yoga is widely used in physical rehabilitation, helping people recover from injuries by reducing stress on joints while still providing a solid workout. With so many benefits, like improved core strength and enhanced flexibility, it's no wonder this refreshing practice is catching on. Whether you're a seasoned yogi or just dipping your toes into fitness, water yoga might be exactly what you need to boost your routine and find your balance. Have you ever wondered why bones get stronger with exercise? It turns out our bones aren't just static structures. They are living tissues that actively respond to the demands we place on them. When we engage in physical activities, especially those that involve impact like running or jumping, we actually stimulate the formation of new bone tissue. This happens because of tiny cells called osteoblasts, which are like construction workers for our bones. They become more active when they detect the forces applied during exercise, building up stronger, denser bones over time. This process is crucial for people of all ages, but particularly for children and teenagers whose bones are still growing. Regular weight-bearing exercises not only enhance bone strength, but also help prevent conditions like osteoporosis later in life. So the next time you hit the gym or play a sport, remember that you're not just getting fitter, you're also building a stronger skeleton. Did you know that Churchill Avenue crosses an airport runway? This fascinating feature in Gibraltar creates a rare intersection of road and sky. As vehicles travel down Churchill Avenue, they must pause whenever a plane is taking off or landing. This setup ensures the safety of both drivers and pilots, adding a unique twist to daily life in the area. Imagine driving along a busy road only to stop and watch an airplane zoom overhead. Locals and tourists alike have to be alert, as the road is closed temporarily for aircraft, making it a memorable experience. Traffic lights control this dance between cars and planes, making it essential for everyone to follow the rules. This unusual combination has even turned into a popular photo spot where visitors capture the remarkable moment of planes and vehicles sharing the same space. It's a prime example of how urban life interacts with aviation in an unexpected way. Did you know that gamers can innovate for astronauts? In an amazing twist of creativity, a young inventor named Benjamin took inspiration from video game controllers to create a cutting-edge glove for astronauts, costing under $500. NASA had originally spent $3 million developing a glove designed for fine motor tasks in the challenging environment of zero gravity. Benjamin's version, however, incorporates the technology from gaming, which shows how accessible innovation can be. With buttons and sensors that respond to movements just like a gamer's controller, Benjamin's glove allows astronauts to perform delicate tasks with greater ease and efficiency. This story highlights not only Benjamin's ingenuity, but also the potential of everyday technology to solve high-stakes problems in space exploration. Who knew that the skills we hone while gaming could lead to breakthroughs in astronaut equipment? Guess what really drives the most premature twin story? Adia Leyland and Adriel Lucanataraja made history when they were born on March 4, 2022 in Canada, as the most premature twins ever recorded. Arriving a remarkable 126 days early, at just 22 weeks of gestation, these tiny fighters faced incredible odds. Adia weighed in at a mere 1.6 pounds, while her brother Adriel was even smaller at just 14.8 ounces. Their birth is a stunning testament to advancements in neonatal care. Both babies needed specialized medical attention immediately after birth, showcasing the marvels of medicine today. They spent significant time in the Neonatal Intensive Care Unit, NICU, where dedicated staff worked tirelessly to monitor their progress and ensure their survival. Their journey has raised awareness about the challenges premature infants face and the importance of research in improving outcomes. The inspiring story of these twins illustrates not just scientific achievement, but also the resilience of life. How can such a tiny beginning lead to a lifetime of possibilities? Believe it or not, Dubai has the deepest pool. At a jaw-dropping depth of 200 feet, the deep dive pool in Dubai isn't just the deepest swimming pool in the world. It's an incredible underwater adventure waiting to be explored. This massive pool holds a staggering 3.7 million gallons of water, making it a true marvel of engineering. Swimmers and divers can enjoy unique experiences, like exploring submerged cityscapes that mimic the look of a sunken city. While you glide through the crystal-clear waters, you might find yourself swimming among schools of fish in different aquatic species. For adventure seekers, the pool offers activities like scuba diving lessons, allowing people of all skill levels to get up close with an underwater realm. Whether you're a seasoned diver or just looking for a novel way to splash around, this extraordinary pool is a must-visit. So, who's ready to take the plunge into the world's deepest swimming pool? Believe it or not, Bush owned a baseball team. Before he was the 43rd president of the United States, George W. Bush made a name for himself in the sports world as a co-owner of the Texas Rangers. In 1989, he invested in this Major League Baseball team, diving into the exciting world of baseball just as he was carving out his career in Texas. His involvement with the Rangers was not just about the game, it also significantly impacted his later political image, showcasing his connection to Texas culture. During his time with the team, Bush worked closely with various players and management, becoming a familiar face at games and public appearances. By 1998, he sold his stake in the Rangers for a hefty profit, demonstrating not only his business acumen, but also his ability to turn a passion into a profitable venture. This unique chapter in his life not only intrigued fans of the sport, but also highlighted how sports ownership can intersect with politics. Do you think this baseball background helped shape his presidency? Ever thought about why breastfeeding is so powerful? Breastfeeding isn't just about providing essential nutrients to babies. It also plays a crucial role in the complex relationship between a mother and her child. When an infant breastfeeds, they transfer tiny germs from their mouth to their mother's body. This process may sound surprising, but it helps the mother's immune system recognize and respond to these germs. As a result, the mother produces specific antibodies tailored to protect her baby from illnesses. This incredible exchange boosts the baby's immune system while enhancing the mother's health too. Research shows that breastfeeding can reduce the mother's risk of developing certain diseases and even strengthen her bond with her child. It's like nature's built-in healthcare system. So next time you think about breastfeeding, remember the powerful way it connects both mother and baby for a healthier future. Can you believe this amazing somersault feat? An athlete recently stunned the world by setting a new record for performing a somersault between two bars that were spaced 19.7 feet apart. This incredible achievement not only showcases remarkable strength and control, but also highlights incredible athleticism. Picture this. With the bars towering over him, the athlete launched himself into the air with precise timing, executing a flawless somersault before landing gracefully. Achieving such a milestone requires intense training, dedication, and a deep understanding of body mechanics. The ability to conquer such a distance while performing a dynamic maneuver is nothing short of extraordinary. This record-breaking moment inspires aspiring athletes everywhere, proving that limits can be pushed with hard work and determination. What other incredible feats will athletes achieve next? Here's what actually happens when astronauts spacewalk. The design of the spacesuit used for the first spacewalks in 1983 was remarkable and incredibly futuristic, evolving for over 30 years thanks to smart upgrades. These suits, known as extravehicular mobility units, EMUs, are not just fancy clothes, they're life support systems. With features like oxygen tanks, temperature control, and communication systems, EMUs allow astronauts to operate in the harshness of space. The original design had to be robust enough to handle micrometeoroids and radiation, while ensuring the astronauts' safety during missions. Over the years, improvements included better insulation and mobility innovations, making it easier to perform tasks outside the spacecraft. Just think about it. Astronauts have been using these advanced suits to explore and repair equipment in space for decades. Isn't it fascinating how fashion can change even in the cosmos? Prepare to be amazed by Michel Lotito's unusual diet. This Frenchman, famously known as the man who eats things, has a truly extraordinary talent for consuming bizarre objects that most of us wouldn't even consider. Lotito has ingested items like metal, glass, and even entire bicycles. His impressive record includes chowing down on 18 bicycles and, wait for it, a small airplane. You might wonder how someone can actually eat these inedible materials. The secret lies in Lotito's uniquely adapted stomach, which produces extra acids to help break down tough materials. While this might sound incredible, if not downright dangerous, Lotito's amazing ability has earned him a spot in the Guinness World Records and the attention of curious onlookers worldwide. So what drives a person to consume such oddities? Is it just a quirky talent, or is there more to this fascinating story? Hard to believe, but this baby has muscles like a bodybuilder. Myostatin-related muscle hypertrophy is an incredibly rare genetic condition that causes infants to be born with an extraordinary amount of muscle mass. Imagine a newborn with defined abs and biceps, almost as if they have been lifting weights for years. This fascinating condition occurs due to a mutation in a gene responsible for producing myostatin, a protein that typically slows muscle growth. Without enough myostatin, muscles can grow unchecked, leading to exceptional strength and size at an unusually young age. While these babies may look like little athletes, it's important to note that this condition is quite rare and can come with challenges, such as mobility issues or potential health concerns. Researchers continue to study myostatin to understand its effects more fully, and it might even help us unlock secrets about muscle growth and strength for everyone. Can you imagine monks defying death with tukdom? This fascinating phenomenon occurs when Tibetan monks die while deep in meditation, a state they call tukdom. Unlike typical corpses, these monks often appear untouched by the decay that usually follows death. In fact, their bodies can remain remarkably intact for weeks. This intriguing situation has attracted curiosity from researchers and spiritual seekers alike, who are eager to understand the mystique behind it. Some believe that the monks enter such a profound meditative state that their physical bodies might be preserved, reflecting their spiritual discipline and level of enlightenment. The practice of meditative dying is deeply rooted in Tibetan Buddhism and serves as a powerful testament to the monks' commitment to their spiritual journey. As such rituals continue to captivate the world's interest, many ponder the connection between mind, body, and the afterlife. What could this tell us about consciousness? Can you imagine that healthcare can cost so much? In the US, healthcare expenses are sky high, often leaving patients in shock. Just think about how much an ambulance ride can set you back, sometimes thousands of dollars. This price tag is hard to fathom, especially when compared to healthcare systems in many other countries, where basic services are more affordable or even free. For instance, countries like France and Canada have universal healthcare systems that provide citizens with access to essential medical services without a hefty bill. This stark contrast highlights ongoing debates about healthcare reform in America, as many argue that everyone deserves affordable access to necessary care. As costs continue to rise, more people are left questioning the sustainability of this system. So how can we strive for a healthcare system that works for everyone? Did you know about the Guano Islands Act? This unique piece of legislation, although seldom referenced today, reflects a fascinating chapter in American history. Enacted in 1856, the Guano Islands Act allowed the United States to claim uninhabited islands with rich deposits of guano, a substance made primarily from bird droppings. At that time, guano was a highly sought-after resource due to its exceptional use as fertilizer, boosting agricultural productivity significantly. This act illustrates how natural resources like guano drove territorial expansion in the 19th century. American farmers were keen on increasing crop yields, and guano provided an ideal solution, leading to the U.S. acquiring various remote islands across the Pacific and Caribbean. While guano may seem quirky today, it was incredibly valuable in its time, shaping agriculture and international relations. The Guano Islands Act serves as a reminder of how resource needs can influence nations and drive them to extend their borders. Can you believe that a pile of bird droppings could impact history so greatly? Here's a wild fact about ATMs that changed banking. The first automated teller machine, or ATM, made its debut in 1967 at Westminster Bank in London, forever altering how people accessed their cash. Before this invention, withdrawing money required visiting a bank during specific hours, which was inconvenient. The ATM offered a revolutionary solution by allowing customers to get cash 24/7. Imagine the freedom. With just a card and a PIN, people could now access their funds at any time and express their needs without waiting in line. This technology sparked a global transformation in banking, leading to millions of ATMs installed worldwide. Today, you can find them in convenience stores, airports, and even on some street corners. This innovation not only made banking more accessible, but also paved the way for other financial technologies that we now take for granted. Isn't it amazing how one invention can change our lives? Guess what really drives Norway's crime laws? In Norway, there's a surprising twist to how justice works, a 25-year statute of limitations on murder. This law means that if a murder occurred more than 25 years ago, it can no longer be prosecuted. While this might sound shocking, it stems from a belief in rehabilitation and the idea that individuals can change over time. Because of this limitation, families of victims can face the painful reality of unresolved cases, where they may never find closure. This unique legal approach reflects Norway's criminal philosophy, prioritizing reintegration over punishment. Critics argue that it can deny justice, while supporters believe it encourages a more humane system. Such a balance between justice and compassion makes Norway's approach to crime notably different from many other countries. What do you think about such a long wait for justice? Imagine a concrete that bends and holds rivers. This dam-proof concrete is not just a construction material, it's a marvel of engineering. Unlike traditional concrete, which is rigid and unyielding, this innovative version is designed to curve gracefully while still maintaining its strength. This unique ability allows it to adapt to different designs, especially in dam construction, where controlling the flow of water is crucial. By bending rather than breaking, it can withstand the immense pressure water exerts on structures. Imagine those stunning, sweeping lines in architecture that not only look good, but also serve a functional purpose. This groundbreaking material opens up endless possibilities for engineers and architects alike, inviting new designs that were previously thought impossible. As we face challenges related to climate change and rising water levels, innovative materials like this could play a significant role in creating resilient infrastructure. Could this be the future of construction? Here's what actually happens when pigeons see themselves. Pigeons, those remarkable city dwellers, have a surprising skill. They can recognize themselves in mirrors. Unlike many animals which struggle to understand reflections, pigeons can perceive that the image they see is actually them. This self-recognition isn't just a party trick. It shows they possess a level of cognitive ability often linked to higher intelligence. In experiments, when pigeons were presented with a mirror, they not only acknowledged their reflection, but also adjusted their behavior around it, indicating awareness of their own identity. Scientists believe this mirrors the complex social structures pigeons navigate daily, where understanding oneself is crucial in interactions with others. So next time you see a pigeon strutting around, remember it might be checking itself out, not just wandering aimlessly. Isn't it fascinating how intelligent these birds can be? Let's uncover the truth about board shoe racing. This exciting sport hails from the Shuang people in China's Guangxi province, and it has a fascinating history that dates back to the Ming Dynasty. Picture this. Teams of 3 athletes work together while wearing enormous wooden shoes that are a whopping 3.3 feet long. These shoes are 3.5 inches wide and 1.2 inches thick, designed for stability and speed. The competitors strap themselves into these unique footwear with leather straps to ensure a secure fit. As they race, they must synchronize their movements, combining skill and teamwork to outpace their opponents. Board shoe racing isn't just about speed, it's a demonstration of cultural heritage and communal spirit, drawing spectators who cheer for their favorite teams. This vibrant tradition showcases the Shuang people's rich history and brings communities together, reminding everyone of the importance of teamwork and perseverance. Have you ever seen such a creative sport? It's a blend of athleticism and culture that keeps both participants and viewers entertained. Fika is Norway, in Sweden's delightful coffee tradition. This cherished custom encourages people to pause during their busy day to sip coffee and enjoy delicious cakes, pastries, or snacks. Originating in the early 19th century, the term fika comes from the Swedish word for coffee, kaffe, flipped around. It's more than just a coffee break. It's a moment to connect with friends, family, or colleagues, fostering relationships and creating a sense of community. In cafes and homes alike, you'll find people gathering to share stories over steaming cups and sweet treats. The ritual can happen at any time of the day, and it highlights the importance of slowing down to savor life's simple pleasures. In a world filled with hustle and bustle, fika serves as a gentle reminder to take a step back, chat with someone you care about, and enjoy a slice of cake or a cookie. So next time you reach for your coffee, why not make it a fika moment? Isn't it lovely to embrace such a heartwarming tradition? Hard to believe, but coral reefs influence our weather. Coral reefs do more than just provide a home for colorful fish. They also play a crucial role in shaping the weather patterns around us. These vibrant ecosystems produce a gas called dimethyl sulfide, or DMS, which is created from a compound known as DMSP. This gas has a distinct smell, often compared to that of rotting seaweed, but its impact is anything but unpleasant. When released into the atmosphere, DMS helps form clouds, acting as a vital ingredient for weather systems. In essence, this natural gas acts like a sunscreen, reflecting sunlight and cooling our planet. With climate change posing a significant threat to our environment, protecting coral reefs is more important than ever. By conserving these underwater wonders, we not only save marine life, but also help regulate our climate. How incredible is that? Can you imagine that parrots can laugh? Kea parrots, native to New Zealand, are breaking boundaries in the animal kingdom as the first known non-mammal species to communicate through laughter. These intelligent birds, famous for their playful and curious nature, exhibit a range of social behaviors that show just how complex their interactions can be. When keas engage in playful antics, they produce a sound that resembles laughter, especially when they're experiencing joy or camaraderie with other keas. This laughter not only strengthens their social bonds, but also enhances their ability to cooperate during activities like foraging. Other animals, especially mammals, have displayed similar laughter-like calls, but keys are pioneers in showing that birds can share this unique form of communication too. So next time you see a Kia, remember that these feathered friends might just be sharing a laugh with you. Explore the charm of Lamood Town in Kenya. This enchanting village stands out thanks to its streets crafted from coral stone, giving it a unique appearance that captures the spirit of coastal communities. Lamood Town takes a bold step towards sustainability by prohibiting motorized vehicles, allowing for a peaceful environment where pedestrians can wander freely. Residents and visitors alike can enjoy leisurely strolls through the picturesque streets, taking in the beautiful architecture that blends harmoniously with nature. The absence of cars leads to cleaner air and a more serene atmosphere, making it a desirable escape for those looking to connect with the local culture and the stunning landscape. The community thrives on activities that promote togetherness, such as local markets and cultural festivals, where you can experience the rich traditions of Kenya. Overall, Lamood Town is a shining example of how thoughtful urban planning can enhance a community's charm and environmental health. Have you ever dreamed of visiting a place like this? Here's something incredible about life in Bière. In the unique community of Bière, months were filled with a different kind of intensity, where inhabitants only experienced life fully during the fall season. This period brought on a curious sense of guilt among the people for the goodness and joy they felt. It was as if their happiness clashed with the harsh realities around them. To seek a blessing and gain approval for their way of life, the residents took a significant journey to Rome to meet the Pope. This trip was pivotal, not just for the people of Bière, but also for Guta, a notable figure who accompanied them. Both the Pope and Guta faced tests of faith and character during this encounter, facing challenges that would determine their beliefs and the fate of Bière itself. The journey served as a bridge between two worlds, revealing the struggles of holding on to one's identity amidst the quest for acceptance. What lessons can we learn from Bière's story? Why is Kawasaki's Corleo robot a game-changer? This exciting new creation is a hydrogen-powered quadrupedal robot designed for all-terrain transportation. Scheduled for release in 2050, the Corleo promises to change how we think about mobility. Imagine a robot that can navigate through rugged landscapes, forests, and even urban environments effortlessly. With sustainability in mind, Kawasaki has focused on harnessing hydrogen, a clean energy source that produces only water as a byproduct. By combining cutting-edge technology with an eco-friendly approach, the Corleo will not only reduce our carbon footprint, but also pave the way for future vehicles. Unlike traditional modes of transport, this robot can adapt to various terrains, making it perfect for disaster relief efforts, exploration missions, or simply getting around tough terrain. As we look forward to its launch, the anticipation builds for how this amazing piece of technology will change our lives. Can you imagine a world where robots help us travel anywhere with ease? The future is bright, and Kawasaki is leading the charge. Prepare to be amazed by Fight Club's hidden Starbucks cups. This iconic film, directed by David Fincher, has layers of meaning that go beyond its surface story. Each scene includes a Starbucks coffee cup, and this clever detail serves as a commentary on consumer culture. By placing these cups in various shots, the filmmakers highlight how everyday brands infiltrate our lives, shaping our desires and identities. Starbucks, known for its ubiquity and brand loyalty, becomes a symbol of mindless consumption. Viewers might not notice these cups while enjoying the thrilling plot twists, but they reflect how society often prioritizes material possessions over deep connections. The film's protagonist struggles with identity and dissatisfaction, which resonates with the coffee cup's presence, reminding audiences of the emptiness that can accompany consumerism. This subtle yet powerful choice adds depth to the narrative, forcing us to think critically about our own consumption habits. So next time you watch Fight Club, keep an eye out for those cups and think about what they really represent. What if I told you Vikings wore makeup? Many people picture Vikings as fierce warriors clad in armor, but their daily lives included more than just battle. Historical evidence shows that Viking men took great pride in their appearance and often used makeup to enhance their looks. They would apply various substances, including kohl, to their eyes, giving them a striking appearance that complemented their fierce reputation. This use of cosmetic products reveals a more complex side to Viking culture. They cared about grooming and personal style as much as any modern individual might. In a time when survival was tough, taking a moment to prep themselves was about both confidence and identity. So the next time you think about Vikings, remember that those battle-hardened individuals also took time to express their personality through makeup. Isn't it fascinating how even the toughest warriors valued their appearance? Have you ever wondered why Wellington is the capital? In the 19th century, New Zealand made a pivotal decision to shift its capital from Auckland to Wellington. This move wasn't just about changing location, it symbolized a significant change in how the country governed itself. Auckland, the original capital, was thriving with its bustling harbor and population growth, but Wellington offered geographic advantages, sitting at the heart of the North Island and having a more centrally located position. This made it easier for government decisions to reach more citizens. The government aimed to establish a stronger connection to the communities across the nation, which was reflected in this strategic relocation. Wellington's stunning landscapes and vibrant culture also contributed to its selection. The transition marked a new era in New Zealand's politics, fostering a sense of national identity and unity. Today, Wellington stands proud as the political heart of the country, housing parliament in the official residences. So next time you think about New Zealand, remember this fascinating shift in what it represents. Can you believe Scarlett Johansson has a twin brother? The talented actress, known for her roles in blockbuster films like Black Widow, is not alone in the spotlight. Her twin brother, Hunter Johansson, came into the world just 3 minutes after her, making him the younger sibling. Despite the time difference, the two share a strong bond that goes beyond their genetic similarities. Hunter has pursued a career in politics and activism, reflecting their family's commitment to social issues. Growing up in New York City, the Johansson twins enjoyed a close relationship, often supporting each other through various challenges in the entertainment industry. It's fascinating to think about how sibling dynamics can shape a person's trajectory, especially in Hollywood. While Scarlett captures attention with her Hollywood roles, Hunter quietly engages in his passions, showing that there's more to the Johansson family than meets the eye. So, next time you watch a Scarlett Johansson film, remember there's a supportive brother standing behind the scenes. What happens when animals choose bold or cautious behaviors? In nature, animals display fascinating evolutionary adaptations shaped by their behavior. Bold animals are often more adventurous. They actively chase mates and hunt for food, showcasing their confidence and risk-taking traits. Take the hungry lion, for example, that boldly stalks its prey across the savanna. In contrast, some animals thrive by being cautious. They opt to strategically hide in the shadows or blend into their surroundings to avoid predators. Imagine a shy deer standing completely still, relying on its camouflage to escape notice. This ability to stay out of sight often proves to be the best survival strategy. Each approach reflects a delicate balance between seeking opportunities and minimizing risks. These behavioral strategies highlight the incredible diversity in the animal kingdom, reminding us that whether bold or reserved, each creature has adapted in its unique way to survive in an ever-changing environment. Isn't it amazing how behavior can shape an entire species' survival? Why is Japan's economy so impressive? Japan has the third largest economy in the world, making it a major player on the global stage. This remarkable achievement comes from a mix of innovative technology, efficient manufacturing, and a highly skilled workforce. Companies like Toyota and Sony showcase Japan's leadership in various industries, from automotive to electronics. After World War II, Japan underwent rapid industrialization, focusing on quality and productivity. The country's dedication to education and technology allowed it to bounce back and thrive. Additionally, Japan's unique blend of traditional practices and modern advancements creates a dynamic business environment. With a population of over 126 million people, the demand for goods and services contributes significantly to its economic strength. Japan also emphasizes international trade, exporting high-quality products worldwide. Despite facing challenges like an aging population and natural disasters, Japan continues to innovate and adapt, ensuring its place as an economic powerhouse. So, what can we learn from Japan's economic success? Believe it or not, Frankenstein's monster is a vegetarian. In Mary Shelley's classic novel Frankenstein, the creature exhibits surprising dietary preferences that set it apart from the typical terrifying image of a flesh-eating monster. Instead of craving human flesh, the monster favors plant-based foods, showcasing its unique character and emotional depth. This choice highlights its longing for connection and a semblance of normality in a world that views it as a horrific being. As the creature observes the DeLacy family, it learns to appreciate their simple joys, like sharing meals and enjoying nature. This vegetarianism prompts readers to reconsider the monster's role, transforming it from a purely evil figure into a complex being seeking love and acceptance. Shelley's portrayal challenges stereotypes and forces us to think about how we judge both others and ourselves. Isn't it fascinating how a simple diet can reveal so much about a character's inner struggles? Have you ever wondered why Silent Hill was created? The inspiration for this iconic horror video game is rooted in a real-life location in Pennsylvania. In 1962, a town called Centralia faced a dire situation when underground mining activities led to a devastating coal fire beneath the surface. This fire created toxic gases and caused the ground to become unstable, making it unsafe for the residents. As a result, most people abandoned their homes, leaving behind a hauntingly silent landscape. The eerie atmosphere, with smoke billowing from the ground and overgrown streets, captured the imagination of game developers. They transformed this ghostly place into the chilling setting for Silent Hill, mirroring real-world decay with terrifying gameplay. Today, Centralia serves as a stark reminder of the dangers of mining, as well as an inspiration for storytellers and gamers alike. Can you imagine exploring such a mysterious place? Did you know that ostriches don't really bury their heads? The common belief that these giant birds stick their heads in the sand is actually a myth. Instead of hiding in fear, ostriches are quite smart and use this behavior to keep an eye on their eggs or to look for a water source. When an ostrich senses a threat, it might lower its head and stretch its neck flat against the ground. This positioning helps it blend into the environment, making it less visible to predators. Additionally, their powerful legs allow them to run away quickly if danger approaches. With their ability to sprint at speeds of up to 45 miles per hour, ostriches have a clever way of balancing caution and survival. So next time you hear someone mention this quirky tale, remember the amazing truth about these fascinating birds. Turns out the truth is that medieval Europeans rarely bathed. In the Middle Ages, many people believed that regular bathing was harmful, so they might only wash once or twice a year. This was a stark difference from the ancient Romans, who took daily baths in public baths, enjoying social gatherings while relaxing in warm water. As a result, medieval folks turned to strong perfumes, scented oils, and pungent herbs to cover up body odors and keep themselves somewhat fresh. They often used linen cloths soaked in fragrant mixtures to help mask any unpleasant smells. Interestingly, some also used animals like cats to groom themselves, believing that their fur could help reduce odors. This bathing aversion persisted despite the knowledge of hygiene, since many thought cleanliness was tied to illness. So while many Romans luxuriated in bathhouses, their medieval counterparts were busy inventing creative ways to stay fresh in a world without regular showers. Why does Al Worden hold the isolation record? During the Apollo 15 mission in 1971, Al Worden made history as he orbited the moon alone, reaching a distance of 2,235 miles from his crewmates. This remarkable feat earned him the title of the most isolated human on record. While his fellow astronauts, David Scott and James Irwin, descended to the lunar surface, Worden remained inside the command module, conducting important scientific observations and experiments. His journey into solitude was not just a physical distance, but also a challenge in communication. For part of his mission, he was completely cut off from contact with Earth or his fellow astronauts. Imagine being alone in the vastness of space, where the only company is your own thoughts and the rhythmic beeping of machines. Worden's unique experience highlights the isolation and courage required for space exploration, pushing the boundaries of human endurance and capability. His mission contributes to our understanding of space travel and the psychological aspects of being alone in an environment far from home. Would you have the guts to be so isolated? Incredible journey of a young model in just 48 hours. At just 19 years old, Fabio Lensoni took a bold leap of faith by moving to the US, despite his father's disapproval. Imagine stepping off a plane with no safety net and landing a modeling contract worth $150,000 in less than 2 days. This whirlwind opportunity opened doors for Fabio, allowing him to work with Gap Inc. on an exciting launch shortly after. His talent quickly caught the eye of many, leading him to become a familiar face on magazine shelves, appearing on up to 15 book covers every single day. His story is a shining example of how taking risks can lead to extraordinary success. Fabio's determination and quick rise in the modeling world show that sometimes following your passion can defy expectations and create amazing opportunities. What would you do if faced with such a life-changing choice? Here's a wild fact about dogs' amazing abilities. Some dogs possess an extraordinary sense of smell that allows them to detect diseases like cancer and diabetes. This incredible talent means that these four-legged friends can sniff out health issues that might go unnoticed by humans. Think about it. While we rely on our doctors for checkups and lab tests, dogs are using their keen noses to offer an early warning system for serious conditions. Studies show that certain breeds, like bloodhounds and German shepherds, excel at this understanding. They can smell changes in our bodies, often sensing chemical changes associated with illness. With the right training, they can alert their owners or even medical professionals to health problems. Isn't it incredible that our furry companions can be life-saving allies with just their noses? What other hidden talents do dogs have? What if I told you Thor Bjornsson lifts his wife? This remarkable method of training not only shows Thor's strength, but also his creativity. The former strongman champion, known for his massive size and strength, has found a unique way to keep fit while having fun. Lifting his wife, Kelsey Henson, has become a playful exercise routine that showcases both of their personalities. They often share light-hearted videos of these moments on social media, delighting fans around the world. This unconventional form of weight training highlights the importance of finding joy in fitness. Instead of just hitting the gym, Thor demonstrates that physical training can be playful and connected to relationships. This bonding activity not only strengthens Thor's muscles, but also their partnership as a couple. It serves as a reminder that fitness doesn't have to be a chore. It can be an enjoyable part of life. So next time you think about exercising, consider how you can make it fun and engaging like Thor does. Will you try lifting a loved one too? This might surprise you. Tongue prints could identify you. Just like fingerprints, each human tongue has a unique pattern of ridges, bumps, and grooves that makes it distinct. Your tongue's surface remains consistent throughout your life, thanks to genetic factors. Researchers are investigating the potential of using tongue prints in biometric security systems, considering them a reliable alternative to traditional methods. Since it's much harder to forge a tongue print compared to a fingerprint, they could offer enhanced security for personal identification. While we haven't seen widespread implementation of this technology yet, the idea is fascinating. Imagine stepping up to a device that scans your tongue as a quick way to prove who you are. As science continues to advance, tongue prints could become a common form of biometric verification in the future. Are you ready to embrace this new frontier in security? Prepare to be amazed by Beijing's underground community. Did you know that beneath the bustling streets of Beijing lies a hidden world? Over 1 million people reside in former Cold War bunkers, creating a fascinating underground community. These bunkers were initially built for protection during tense times, but today they have transformed into homes for those seeking affordable living spaces. These residents have adapted to confined living conditions, finding creative ways to make the most of their unique environment. Imagine families living side by side, using spaces that are a mix of shelter and history. The underground community not only provides a roof over their heads, but also fosters a close-knit sense of belonging among its members. Residents often share resources and support one another, making life in the tunnels both challenging and rewarding. Life in these bunkers may seem hard to believe, but it highlights how people can innovate and connect, even in the most unexpected places. What new stories might these underground residents tell? Hard to believe, but magnets have amazing powers. These everyday tools aren't just for sticking notes on the fridge. They have a fascinating science behind them. Magnets attract specific metals like iron, nickel, and cobalt due to something called magnetic domains. Imagine these metals as tiny armies of electrons, all spinning in sync, creating their own little magnetic fields. When enough of these fields align, they generate a strong force that we can see and feel. This magnetic magic powers various devices we use daily, from motors that keep our cars running smoothly to compasses that guide us on adventures. Without magnets, many of our favorite gadgets would simply stop working. So next time you see a magnet, remember the incredible physics at play behind its ability to attract certain metals. Isn't it cool how something so simple can have such a big impact? Why are delivery robots taking over Tokyo's sidewalks? In the bustling streets of Tokyo, you might encounter friendly delivery robots crafted by Karkens and Mitsubishi Electric zipping along the sidewalks. These innovative machines, standing just over 2 feet tall, are designed to carry up to 44 pounds, making them perfect for transporting food right to your doorstep. As they glide steadily through the city, these robots showcase the future of convenience, proving that technology can simplify our busy lives. Imagine ordering a meal from your favorite restaurant and having it delivered by a small, autonomous helper. In a world where instant gratification is king, these robots help reduce the workload for businesses while serving customers with speed and efficiency. Their ability to navigate bustling streets and busy sidewalks not only enhances deliveries, but also reflects Tokyo's forward-thinking approach to urban mobility. Will this trend spread to other cities around the globe, or will it remain a unique feature of Japan's fast-paced lifestyle? Discover the secrets of Hang Son Doong Cave. This awe-inspiring cave in Vietnam claims the title of the largest cave in the world, and it's truly a natural wonder. Spanning over 5.5 miles long, 650 feet wide, and reaching heights of more than 200 stories, Hang Son Doong is like an underground world of its own. Inside, you can find incredible rock formations, towering stalagmites, and even unique ecosystems thriving in the darkness. Explorers discovered this hidden gem in 1991, but it wasn't until 2009 that it gained global attention, thanks to a team of British cavers. The cave features its own weather system, with clouds forming inside and rain falling from the ceiling, creating a surreal atmosphere. For anyone adventurous enough to explore it, Hang Son Doong offers an unforgettable journey into the heart of the earth. So are you ready to explore the largest cave on the planet? Did you know that neuroimmunology could change depression treatment? This exciting field is all about understanding how inflammation in the immune system affect our mental health, particularly regarding conditions like depression. Researchers are uncovering fascinating links between the immune response and brain function. For instance, scientists have discovered that inflammation in the body can influence mood and emotional well-being, suggesting that a healthy immune system could play a crucial role in preventing or treating depression. This breakthrough opens doors to innovative anti-inflammatory treatments that can address the root causes of mental health issues rather than just their symptoms. Imagine a future where new medications not only target neurotransmitters, but also calm inflammation to support mental health. As neuroimmunology continues to evolve, we may soon have powerful tools to help millions find relief from depression in ways we never thought possible. Is it really true that trucks can dazzle us? In Australia, truckers have turned their massive road trains into stunning light displays that light up the night sky. Driving across the outback, these incredible rigs feature thousands of colorful LED lights, creating a spectacle visible from miles away. This unique blend of functionality and creativity serves a dual purpose. While these trucks transport goods across vast distances, they also captivate the local wildlife. Birds, kangaroos, and other animals often stop to stare at the bright lights, seemingly drawn into this whimsical display. The phenomenon has become a celebrated part of Australian culture, with events showcasing the most elaborately decorated trucks. So next time you see a truck, Just imagine how it might be turning the road into a magical light show for both people and animals alike. Discover the ancient secret behind the four humors. This fascinating theory, rooted in Greek beliefs, suggested that our health relied on the balance of four vital fluids in the body: blood, phlegm, yellow bile, and black bile. These fluids were linked to the four elements: earth, water, fire, and air. Ancient physicians believed that an imbalance among these humors could lead to illness. For instance, too much blood might make you overly cheerful and restless, while an excess of phlegm could leave you sluggish and cold. To restore balance, doctors employed various methods, including bloodletting, removing blood to decrease its presence, along with dietary changes to help stabilize each humor. Although we now understand health through a different lens, this centuries-old approach highlights how early thinkers sought to make sense of the human body and its connection to the world around us. Isn't it intriguing how ancient ideas still echo in our modern understanding of health? Most people don't know this, but salt flats astound. Bolivia's Salar de Uyuni is the largest salt flat in the world, stretching over 10,000 square kilometers. This vast expanse is not just a beautiful sight, it creates a stunning mirror effect when it rains, reflecting clouds and making it look like a mystical, watery world. But there's a fascinating secret beneath this shimmering surface. The Salar de Uyuni holds around 70% of the planet's lithium reserves, a metal crucial for making lithium-ion batteries used in everything from smartphones to electric vehicles. As the demand for sustainable energy grows, this salt flat will play a pivotal role in powering our future. Its unique ecosystem and rich resources make it a natural wonder worth exploring. So the next time you hear about lithium, remember the enchanting Salar de Uyuni. What other surprises does nature have in store for us? Is it really true that time on watches is always 10:10? You might have noticed that in many advertisements, the watches are set to exactly 10:10. This isn't just a random choice. It's a strategic decision made by marketers to create a visually appealing and harmonious image. Setting the time at 10:10 produces a symmetrical appearance that draws the viewer's eye directly to the watch's brand logo, which is often placed just below the 12 o'clock mark. This clever layout means that the hands of the watch frame the brand's name nicely, creating a pleasing aesthetic that catches attention. Moreover, this positioning gives the impression of happiness, as the clock hands resemble a smile. Think about it. When you see that cheerful watch face, your mind is more likely to associate those good vibes with the brand. It's all about the art of persuasion, using small details to influence our perceptions. So next time you spot a watch ad, take a moment to appreciate the thought behind that 10:10 display. Guess what really drives modern parenting changes? In 1980, Sue Thomas emerged as a third-generation child, signaling a remarkable shift away from traditional child-rearing practices. This unique approach to parenting began reshaping how families nurture their young ones. Unlike the conventional methods that focused heavily on discipline and structure, this new mindset embraced creativity, emotional awareness, and open communication. Parents started to prioritize understanding their children's feelings and encouraging self-expression rather than simply enforcing rules. Sue Thomas' upbringing showcased innovative ideas that emphasize collaboration instead of authority, making children feel valued and respected. As a result, the generations that followed grew up with a stronger sense of self and deeper emotional intelligence. Isn't it fascinating to think about how one child can influence an entire parenting style? Unleashing the future. Meet the flying Uber bike. At the Detroit Auto Show, AERW INS Technologies unveiled an astonishing innovation: the Uber bike, a futuristic flying bicycle that could change the way we think about transportation. Imagine zipping through the air at speeds exceeding 60 miles per hour. This incredible vehicle boasts the ability to fly for up to 40 minutes, making it a practical option for quick getaways and daily commutes alike. With its sleek design and advanced technology, the Uber bike combines the joy of cycling with the thrill of flying. It represents a significant leap in personal transport, merging the freedom of biking with the efficiency of aerial travel. Safety features are also a top priority, so riders can enjoy the experience without worries. As urban areas grow more congested, the Uber bike could offer a solution to traffic woes and redefine how we navigate our cities. Are we ready to embrace a world where flying bicycles are part of our daily lives? Have you ever wondered why escalator accidents happen? Every year, around 10,000 people in the United States find themselves injured in escalator mishaps, leading to emergency room visits, according to the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission. Escalators, while convenient, can pose real dangers if users aren't careful. Common causes of these accidents include tripping due to poorly maintained steps, awkward loads that throw off balance, and even loose clothing or shoelaces getting caught. Children and seniors are particularly vulnerable, often needing extra attention on these moving stairs. To minimize risks, it's essential to watch your step, hold on to the handrails, and avoid distractions like texting while riding. When everyone practices safety, we can navigate these mechanical wonders without a hitch. But what other precautions should we take to avoid injuries? Guess what powers Istanbul's streets? In the bustling city of Istanbul, Turkey, an innovative turbine is making waves by capturing the air displaced by passing vehicles to produce electricity. This remarkable technology takes advantage of the rush of air created as cars, trucks, and buses zip by. When vehicles move, they push air out of the way, and this special turbine harnesses that energy. Rather than letting all that potential energy go to waste, the turbine converts it into electricity, which can be used to power streetlights or even nearby buildings. This system not only helps reduce the city's carbon footprint, but also turns the hustle and bustle of urban life into a source of renewable energy. How brilliant is it to think that as we go about our daily commutes, we might be helping to light up our city in a cleaner, greener way? Let's uncover the truth about sacred mosaics. This vibrant spectacle creates a spotty pattern resembling a natural mosaic on the dry landscape and is considered a sacred place for the local Okanagan tribes. Picture vast stretches of earth adorned with colorful patches, almost like nature's very own artwork. These unique patterns arise from a mix of plants, water sources, and the sun's rays, coming together in harmony. For the Okanagan people, these areas are not just beautiful, they hold deep spiritual significance and are a source of cultural pride. The intricate designs also tell stories of their ancestors, connecting generations through time. As visitors marvel at this stunning natural beauty, they are often reminded of the importance of respecting and preserving these sacred spaces. So next time you see such a site, remember it's more than just a pretty picture. It's a living legacy of the land and its people. What if I told you lakes can be pink? Lake Hillier in Australia is unlike any other body of water you've ever seen. This stunning lake owes its vibrant pink color to a special type of salt-loving algae called Dunaliella salina. These tiny organisms thrive in the salty conditions of the lake and produce beta-carotene, a bright pigment that gives the water its distinctive rosy hue. What's truly amazing is that this color remains even when the water is bottled, making it a unique visual treat for anyone lucky enough to witness it. Surrounded by lush green forests and white sandy beaches, Lake Hillier has become a hotspot for adventure seekers and photographers alike. Imagine kayaking on its surface or capturing its beauty on camera. This mesmerizing lake is not just a feast for the eyes, but also a fascinating example of how life adapts to extreme environments. Don't you want to see this pink wonder for yourself? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Japanese knotweed invades everywhere. This plant, scientifically known as Fallopoeia japonica, has made quite a name for itself as one of the world's most notorious invasive species, according to the World Conservation Union. Native to East Asia, it was initially brought to Europe and North America in the 19th century for ornamental purposes and erosion control. However, its rapid growth and ability to thrive in various environments have turned it into a troublesome invader. Japanese knotweed can outcompete local plants for resources like sunlight and nutrients, disrupting ecosystems and even causing damage to buildings and roads with its extensive root system. Once established, it can be incredibly challenging to control, often requiring professional help to manage its spread. So if you spot this plant in your garden, It's wise to address it quickly before it takes over your space. What if I told you about a haunted hospital? The old South Pittsburgh Hospital in Tennessee has become a must-visit spot for thrill seekers and ghost hunters alike, thanks to its spooky vibes and strange occurrences. Visitors often report flickering lights and the sound of phantom footsteps echoing through its empty halls, creating an atmosphere so eerie that it feels like stepping into a horror movie. Once a bustling medical facility, the hospital has transformed into a haunted attraction, drawing in people eager to explore its mysterious past. Local legends speak of restless spirits that wander the corridors, and many claim to have felt an unexplainable chill or seen shadowy figures darting just out of sight. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, the South Pittsburgh Hospital is filled with tales that keep visitors on the edge of their seats. Are you brave enough to uncover its secrets? Here's something incredible about bats and echolocation. Bats are true masters of navigation thanks to their amazing ability to use echolocation. This sophisticated skill allows them to emit high-frequency sounds through their noses or mouths. When these sound waves bounce off objects, the bats listen closely to the returning echoes, interpreting them to figure out what's in their surroundings. This process helps them hunt tiny insects even in complete darkness, making them efficient nocturnal predators. Imagine flying through the night and accurately spotting a moth just by hearing its flutter. With remarkable precision, bats can tell not only the size and distance of their prey, but also its shape. This amazing echolocation technique has evolved over millions of years, showcasing the incredible adaptability of these flying mammals. Isn't it fascinating how nature has equipped bats with such an extraordinary tool for survival? Is it really true that Chile has the tallest skyscraper? Absolutely. Standing at an impressive 984 feet, the Gran Torre Santiago is the tallest skyscraper in South America, soaring high above the vibrant cityscape of Santiago. Completed in 2014, this architectural masterpiece is part of the Costa Nara Center complex, which showcases modern urban development in the heart of Chile's capital. The Gran Torre offers stunning views of the Andes Mountains and the city below, making it a popular spot for tourists and locals alike. Its sleek design and towering presence symbolize the growth and progress of Santiago, reflecting the city's blend of rich history and contemporary innovation. If you're ever in town, a visit to the observation deck is a must for breathtaking panoramas. Have you ever seen a building this tall? Guess what really drives Istanbul's unique charm? Istanbul is a city like no other, straddling two continents, Europe and Asia. This fascinating geographical position is made possible by the Bosporus Strait, a crucial waterway that connects the Black Sea to the Mediterranean Sea. This not only makes Istanbul a significant trade hub, but also forms a vibrant cultural bridge where East meets West. Imagine walking through bustling markets filled with spices, delicious street food, and rich history, all while standing in two different parts of the world. Istanbul's blend of diverse cultures is a fusion of traditions, cuisine, and languages that reflect its unique place in history. From the majestic Hagia Sophia to the charming streets of the Asian side, every corner tells a story of how this city has been shaped by its unique location. Isn't it incredible how one city can offer such diverse experiences? Why exactly does space threaten astronauts' lives? The environment of space is incredibly hostile, and hostile conditions demonstrate just how dangerous it can be. If an astronaut were to remove their suit on the moon, they would face an immediate and terrifying fate. Without the protection of the suit, the lack of air pressure would cause their body to swell up like a balloon. This swelling happens because the gases dissolved in their body fluids would expand rapidly in the near vacuum of space. But that's not all. Before they could even suffocate, the intense lack of pressure could lead to serious physical damage, including the risk of parts of the body bursting from the expansion. The moon's surface, with its harsh temperatures and lack of breathable atmosphere, starkly illustrates why space missions require groundbreaking technology and extensive safety precautions to keep astronauts safe. How incredible and terrifying is that? Here's something incredible about Leonardo da Vinci. This genius wasn't just an artist and inventor. He also had a unique way of jotting down his thoughts. Leonardo wrote his private notes in reverse, which means you'd need a mirror to read them. This quirky technique was influenced by his dyslexia, a condition that made reading and writing challenging for him. Instead of letting this difficulty hold him back, Leonardo turned it into a tool for personal efficiency. By writing backward, he could keep his ideas private from prying eyes while still capturing his brilliant thoughts. Imagine having to decode his notes with a mirror. This method also reflects his innovative spirit. He was always looking for clever solutions to problems. Leonardo's approach to note-taking shows us that creativity comes in many forms. So did he create art through his writings as he did on canvas? Discover the origins of Florence Nightingale's nickname. During the turbulent times of the Crimean War, Florence Nightingale became a symbol of hope and dedication for soldiers in dire need of medical care. Initially, the soldiers humorously dubbed her the Lady with a Hammer because she boldly broke into locked cabinets to access much-needed medicine. However, a keen journalist found this nickname too harsh and unladylike, it leading to a clever rebranding. He dubbed her the Lady with a Lamp, a name that reflected not only her invaluable service, but also her compassionate nature. Nightingale would often roam the battlefield at night, carrying a lamp to check on wounded soldiers, embodying their fears and hopes. This new title stuck and helped immortalize her legacy as a pioneer of nursing and a beacon of care. Doesn't it inspire you how a simple nickname can symbolize profound bravery? Get ready to explore ancient Petra's secrets. This stunning archaeological marvel, carved into the red sandstone cliffs of Jordan, showcases the intricate rock-cut architecture that the Nabateans perfected centuries ago. Once a booming trade hub, Petra was strategically positioned along the spice and silk routes, allowing it to flourish as a vital center for commerce. Imagine merchants from distant lands arriving with their goods, eager to trade and explore this vibrant city. The famous Al-Khazne, or treasury, is one of Petra's most iconic structures, impressively adorned with Greek and Roman influences. Visitors today still marvel at such artistry and engineering that has stood the test of time. Beyond its architectural beauty, Petra holds much historical significance, reflecting the rich cultural tapestry of the Nabatean kingdom. As you wander through the narrow Sikuna, the main entrance to Petra, you'll feel a sense of wonder and excitement, as if you're stepping back in time. Are you ready to uncover the storied past of this ancient wonder? Did you know this about homelessness solutions in Hawaii? Various regions in the United States, including Hawaii, have taken a unique approach to tackle homelessness by providing one-way plane tickets for those in need. Instead of traditional shelters or services, some programs aim to assist individuals who wish to relocate back to their home states or to places where they have support networks. This strategy can be controversial, as it raises questions about responsibility and the long-term impacts on those affected. Supporters argue that it offers a fresh start and a chance to escape a difficult environment, while critics worry it simply pushes the problem elsewhere. Programs often require participants to agree to certain conditions, like having a destination and a plan in place. As cities brainstorm solutions to this complex issue, could more innovative ideas like these play a role in reducing homelessness?